In today's video, we are going to save a lot of money. Really a lot of money. Because I am going to show you my top 3 tools that I use in my everyday life to save money. Hello and welcome. My name is Peter B and I welcome you here at My First Million, where we are achieving our financial goals together. As you have seen, maybe not much of a difference, but still, I'm using a little bit of a different setup now. But besides this, let's just dive into today's topic. So the top 3 tools that I am using in my life, which are saving me a lot of money, are number 1, of course, the Swiss Army knife. I believe it was my elementary school teacher who told me every real Swiss boy has a Swiss Army knife in their pocket, and it really comes handy very often. So there are a lot of tools on a Swiss Army knife, and of course this might now sound like a promotion, but I don't have any affiliate links or something. I just want to show you the tools that I'm using, and it's very handy. You have different versions of Swiss Army knives, so I'm just using the standard one, the most common one. And even the most common one has several tools. You can see there's the big knife, the big blade, and you can see how dirty it is. I'm really using this as a tool on maybe nearly a daily basis. Then you have a smaller knife, and then you have other tools like, for instance, a can opener. So if you're camping and heating up cans outdoors, maybe this comes very handy. But you also have on the top of the can holder like a small flat screwdriver. And then you have a bottle opener, or also can be used as a flat screwdriver. And then of course you have the pin or the needle that you can use to saw very roughly. And for traditional purposes, they still have the wine bottle opener where you can use to drill into the cork and open a wine bottle. So that are the standard tools. Besides this, the newer version here also get some tools to remove some splinters if you're especially in the woods. That's becoming handy. And also a small tool to poke your teeth. However, I don't think it's very hygienic, so unless you keep it very clean, maybe it's not ideal to use, but still part of a regular Swiss Army knife. So, and I use this as a very common tool on my daily basis. If I need to cut something, if I need to have a screwdriver, usually this is the one most handy to me. I have a toolbox of other tools. Of course, sometimes I will still take another screwdriver, maybe a cross screwdriver to screw out some crosses, but usually I will very fast and handy. It's in my pocket, or at least I know where exactly to pick it up in my apartment, and it's becoming very handy. So then to the second tool that is saving me a lot of money, and those people following this channel for a while already know where I'm going to. It's this one here, a hair clipper. Especially I think for men, if you don't care too much about your styles, I think a hair clipper is a great way to save money from going to the hairdresser. And the time that I use to clip my hairs at home, it's much faster than when I would need to go out and go to the hairdresser. So every time, maybe every 2 months or so, I'm going to my own hairdresser, which is basically myself. And it helps to have maybe two mirrors to see that everything is cut more or less nicely. I know I don't have the most beautiful haircut, but that's good enough for me. So if you're not too much into looks, especially for guys, this is a great tool to save a lot of money. Then the third tool is this one here. Hot glue. So hot glue can become incredibly useful to just make some quick fixes if something is breaking, especially if it's like plastic breaking. I have kids, so they have a lot of toys, or My daughter is using like a lot of hair bands that are often breaking. Hot glue is fixing them very quickly. Also another thing that I'm using the hot glue for is for this one here. These are my old sneakers, and you can see that they're really very old. They don't look nice anymore. It's also not their purpose to look nice anymore. They just need to still be comfortable and be able to take me out for a good walk. However, what I realized with this sneaker, so this is basically my favorite sneaker model for a while already, but what's often the most easiest breaking point is between the sole and the top. So usually the top is coming off, so what I can be doing is using hot glue to glue it back again. So without the hot glue, I would have needed to throw this away many times over again. I think at least for this specific shoe, I already expanded its lifetime at least 2 or maybe nearly close to 3 times already. So just because I'm having the hot glue to make the regular fix, the shoe is still good and still useful, and I don't need to buy an additional pair of shoes. So these were the 3 tools that I'm using regularly and help me to save lots and lots of money. Are you using any of those 3 tools? Or do you have any other tools that are helping you to save a lot of money? Please share with us in the comments below. And I'm looking forward to get a lot of ideas for other tools out there that also can help me saving money. Thanks a lot for sharing. So thanks a lot for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and especially I look forward to seeing you winning financially.